This is the Bulls Chat podcast. I am Joe Malone, and joining me, the head coach, the general manager of the North Iowa Bulls, Todd Sanden. Thank you for being here.
Happy to be here, Joe.
Now, it was quite the couple of games against the Springfield Junior Blues, a little out-of-division play for the Bulls at the Mason City Arena Friday night and Saturday night. And it was the story of Dylan Gajewski on Friday night, a hat trick. 6 goals in 3 games at that point in time. Talk to me. I know we talked about Gajewski in our last conversation, but he continues to just have his name be at the top of the list when it comes to big play for the Bulls.
Well, I tell you what, like he's just on fire. When a puck touches his stick, it seems to go in the net, and we're not going to complain about that one bit.
No. So Gajewski had 2 goals in regulation. The game is tied 3-3 at the end of the third period. Goes into overtime where Gajewski nets the OT winner. And I tell you what, that was an awesome atmosphere to be in when that goal went in.
Yeah, so exciting. Obviously, winning games in overtime, it's high drama. So, it was super exciting for us as well.
Now, Saturday, little bit of a different story. Bulls got up early after the first period. Bulls were up 1-0, but then the team's trading a flurry of goals, 3 goals in 3 minutes, 2 of those going to Springfield, making it 2-2. And throughout the second period, the Junior Blues would retake the lead. The Bulls would tie it up. The Junior Blues would retake the lead. The Bulls would tie it up. Was that frustrating at all that you couldn't quite get over that hump of chasing a 1-goal deficit?
No, I tell you what, when you're in those kind of games, it's still exciting. You feel like you have a chance to win as long as you're staying close, and that's where we felt we were in that until they pulled away a bit later in the game.
Yeah, it would be end of the second period, and then a couple of goals in the third period that would end up being the difference maker in a 6-3 loss on Saturday night. Now, one of the highlights for fans of not only the Bulls, but also the Toros was a trio of players that started the season on the Toros playing for the North Iowa Bulls, including getting the start on Saturday night, Jack Campion, Carter Newpower, Soda Isogai. Your thoughts on those 3 playing together Friday night and Saturday night?
Well, I tell you what, they're doing so much damage in the NA3HL that to have those guys with us, certainly we understand that they're very good players and have the ability to help us out when we need them in the lineup. And, they were good for us on both nights. But, it was fun to get those guys the start to give them a little a recognition for the job well done they've been doing with the Toros.
And evidently still had a lot of life left in their legs because Sunday night, going back and playing for the Toros against Rochester, which is a very good hockey team, just as the Toros are, that first line ended up scoring all 4 of the goals in the game.
Yeah, you're not surprised when they do well because they are very good players, and certainly it was fun to watch them have success with their own team on Sunday evening there at the multipurpose arena.
Now, Carter Newpower, he signed a tender to say that he is going to be with the Bulls organization all the way through next season. Talk to me about that process.
Well, it's exciting to keep guys in your program, especially when they're in the same building. But Carter's done such a good job for us with his time at the Tier 3 level that we're confident that he can be an impact player for us on Bulls next year. And certainly, talking with him and his family, they agree, and he agreed to sign the tender and spend another year in Mason City.
Excellent. Now, question, when it comes to moving players from the Toros, the NA3HL, up to the NAHL, to the Bulls, and then maybe going back down, there's no amount of times that you can do that before something changes, like baseball. Is there call-ups or anything like that?
No, trades between the North American League and NA3 don't count against your trade quota. There is a 15 trade quota in the North American League, but moving players between NA3 and NA teams do not count against that. Certainly our roster dates are the same. So February 10th is the final roster date. And after that date, those players are on the teams that they're on at that time.
Okay, so nobody's got to worry about running out of a rookie contract and arbitration and whatever mumbo-jumbo happens.
No, none of that.
Now, one of the other tender news is Dan Cardozo played for the Westchester Express U18 AAA team. He signing a tender with the North Iowa Bulls. What do we need to know about Dan, and is this a player that we'll be seeing next year, or where does he fit into the picture?
So Dan signed a tender to be with our team for next year. And actually, Dan was in earlier this season and skated several practices with us, so we got a firsthand look at him and just followed his progress in the early season. Certainly looks like a forward that's going to be in the lineup and be somebody that can be productive, hopefully consistently for us. Excellent.
It's fun getting to see firsthand players making their way up through the ranks, and then getting to hear about other players that'll be coming in and fitting into the team next year. Now, next up for the Bulls, is it at Bismarck?
Yeah, at Bismarck next Friday, Saturday. Okay. Or this Friday, Saturday, I guess, yeah.
This Friday, Saturday. And in the last matchup against Bismarck, I believe the Bulls won both those games, scoring 6 goals in each game. I think gave up 4 in one, 3 in the other. What are you expecting from the team when you head to Bismarck?
Yeah, I know they've made some player moves there to shore some things up. I think they have a new goaltender there. So looking at it, all these teams are getting better, week by week. So I would expect a much closer contest. Certainly playing at Bismarck is a tough place to play. So, I mean, I expect them to be great games, but certainly I don't expect them to be scoring 6 goals both nights.
Okay. Well, looking forward to it. Be able to catch those games on Hockey TV and Mixler as well with the North Iowa Bulls. Just find that on Mixler, NorthIowaBulls.com. Head coach, general manager Todd Sanden, thanks so much for the time.
Thanks, Joe, and we want to wish everybody happy holidays. Obviously, we'll be on our break after that, the Bismarck series, and I just want to wish everybody the best of the holiday season.
Yes, thank you. Merry Christmas to you, too, as well.
Absolutely. Thanks, Joe.